Okay, guys, welcome back to episode.
Do we need to clap?
Oh, yeah.
Here, let me do it.
Yeah, do it.
Make it
Clap
clap
for me.
Make it clap.
Yeah. that's
Yeah.
perfect. I'm gonna go into the topics channel, but welcome back to episode 3 of TrailBlazers.
Episode 3, baby.
3.
Oh yeah.
We here.
All right.
How was everyone's week?
Low key, it was like surprisingly stressful.
Yeah.
Like this week was not supposed to be stressful, but it ended up being. And it
My week was great.
Yeah.
I'm sorry your week sucked.
Awesome.
My week was great.
You know, it's funny that your week was bad, but this was one of the best weeks of my life. So,
I also had a really stressful week, if that helps.
Yeah.
I think there's an outlier as to why me and Cole had good weeks.
Yeah. No
yeah.
kidding.
just a little bit. We can get that in a second, though.
They're very similar reasons.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. But first off, I want to talk to you, the viewer,
Oh.
about this podcast and our plans for it. We want more subscribers. We want more people to see this podcast because we don't know if anybody is watching it or will want to come back that we just don't know in person, like new people who we're not advertising to. So we have a promise to you that we will make every episode until it happens. One, we
Mhm.
want you to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell, ring-a-ling-a-ding it. And what we want is for you to get us to...
The bell.
We have to
I-
mute that because it's in the first 5 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
And also,
Is that a bad
we
word?
want you... Yeah.
I'll do it.
That's dumb.
But yeah, it's a lot of work for you. But we want you to get us to 300 subscribers, and at 300 subscribers, all 4 of us will do a podcast episode where we do the wax wheel, and we'll spin a wheel, and we just have to wax different parts of ourselves
It's going to be
while
like...
podcasting on camera in Grayson's room with just wax strips we get at CVS because we don't have a lot of money. So if
Yeah.
you want to see that jank process, get us to
We all get
300
Brazilians.
subscribers.
I would. I'd do it.
It's going to be on the wheel, so...
It's gonna be on-
Well...
Well, no, because it's
Let's
not going to be a full
do-
Brazilian. It's going to be like...
Yeah, because we are...
We can't.
children in a not children. We're
Hello?
we're young adults we're all over the age of 18, but we are young adults who have never waxed before, doing what you need to go into a professional to do. So we can't do Brazilian.
Why not?
I'd let y'all wax.
You can't say
No,
that.
I mean your junk though.
It's not been the first 5 minutes. You dumb, stupid.
To be fair, though, it would be bad content to wax actual
Like,
junk, because, like,
like-
what are you going to
No.
be looking at?
No, it does. It's just the pain of the person. It is good
Let's- hold
content.
on,
I'm
let me-
telling you right now,
I'll
it's good
replace,
content.
I'll replace. I'd let you wax my butt.
Yeah, I think, but I feel like we could. I feel like butt isn't that bad, but I mean like
Butt? Junk.
is gonna be annoying.
Gooch.
Yeah,
I think Gooch is
it's gonna be
fine.
annoying.
I don't think Gooch is fine.
Yeah, I think that'll be fine.
I think Gooch
I
is
think,
fine.
I think that'll be fine. You think a YouTube AI?
What?
You think a
I
YouTube
think Gooch
AI?
is fine.
Yeah.
I love Gooch
Dude,
personally.
Gooch is the.
Do you think the
My
YouTube?
favorite flavor, Jesus.
Do you think YouTube AI knows what Gooch is?
No
Ooh,
way.
They like train
There's
it on
no
that.
way.
One of the
They
words that
train the YouTube AI on
buzz
the
train it
Gooch.
on.
That's
I
funny.
love training my AI on Gooch.
Yeah. Okay. So who had a topic?
Do
or unless
you?
Yeah.
do you?
Well, hold on, real quick before we get to the topics.
Yeah.
How many viewers do we have on that first video?
We have 97.
97
Ooh.
views. Thank you
We
guys
we released,
so much.
We released a
you.
week ago.
Released a week
About
ago
a
from
week
this
ago.
recording.
Probably won't release until next week.
But no,
from
just
recording
thank you
this.
guys
Look,
so
I'm
much.
trying.
But
Yeah.
it's not. But it's not on you though. Just you getting sick is not on you.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Okay.
I wouldn't have gotten sick, but that doesn't mean it's on you.
It's a skill issue.
A definite skill issue.
Yeah, for context, I was supposed to edit the second episode, and I fully intended to. But starting on Monday, so the day after we released the first episode, I got ungodly sick. Like throat closing up, could not breathe. Everything felt like bugs were crawling in my skin.
Throat closing up.
It was
Oh.
really bad. I went to the doctor, tested negative for everything. They literally said, gave me some like basically cough drops, and were like, get better, I guess. Which is just we love American healthcare. But
I think I do love the American healthcare system.
do you?
And I don't think there's a problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that people love to complain.
Mhm.
and
No,
that's
no.
all.
Your well-being being for their profit is like great.
Honestly,
It
great
is.
and not a moral problem at
It
all.
is. It is.
See what's really
That's why
funny?
I'm running-
I like how it's funny when someone brings up the idea of like for-profit like firefighting or something like
That's
that.
hilarious to me.
where it's
actually.
like that's unheard of and like can't.
Yeah,
that'd be
they're
so
like,
that would be so messed
unheard
up.
of with
That's
the
what
entire
the
medical industry.
healthcare
Yeah,
is.
that's like I
Yeah.
think someone like prospered the question about like socialism and all that, and they're like,
Mhm.
so you're just telling me free healthcare and people don't have to like go work for it? And I'm like, yeah, but like if libraries didn't exist and I introduced someone who hates socialism, the idea that anybody at any time can go to an institution and get knowledge and books for free, they would call me a socialist loser
It'd be
and like
blasphemous.
just push me out of an elevator. Like
Yeah.
they'd hate me, which
Speaking
I think
of
is hilarious.
elevators,
Yeah,
What about an elevator?
I got stuck in an elevator this week.
I was gonna bring up your comment that they keep messing with you for.
Which one?
Man,
Because-
I sure hope.
Oh my god, why would you do that? Because
Okay.
okay, so we're standing in an elevator. Wait, who wants to tell the story? I feel like I tell too many stories. I feel like
can tell it.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
for it.
I don't remember it. So Jimmy, you gotta tell
you're
it.
awful. This is why I tell all the stories. So we're standing in an elevator. We're going up to my dorm to just hang out for a little bit and just chill. And it's me, Vald, and Grayson, and then like a bunch of random strangers in an elevator. And the elevator like starts to close, and then a girl comes in. The doors reopen. Doors start to close again. It goes going up, and then Vald goes,
Sure hope it
sure
does.
hope, yeah, like sure hope it does. And I have never, like, I've seen comedians like bomb on stage. At least there was booing. This was dead straight silence.
Yeah.
And also, by the way, we like start flaming you afterwards, and you're like, well, that one guy said a hi to me.
Yeah, the one dude.
No,
stared at
you
him.
stared at him.
I
and
stared
then
at you.
You're lying because
stared
literally
at him.
I was looking at you and you were going like this. Just looking around the entire elevator, just staring and observing every person like head on a swivel. And then you're like, that guy said hi to me. He wanted to talk. I'm like, no, you stared into his soul.
For audio listeners, Jimmy swiveled his head back and forth.
That
Hey.
sucks. Go to YouTube.
Okay.
At the very least, though, I didn't do what Grayson did afterwards. Because as we were leaving your dorm, so for references, if you ever like actually look at the panel for like, going up and down an elevator, there are those two buttons at the bottom. You know, the close buttons, the arrows pointing inwards to close the door, and then there are the arrows pointing outwards for open. Grayson kept on pushing the open button and got frustrated that the elevator door kept on opening.
Getting, like,
and
actually
wouldn't
angry.
shut.
I lost my glasses 2 weeks ago, and I have not had them. And like reading small stuff like that, I'm like, why isn't it closing?
He just got so genuinely frustrated
Like, I
about
couldn't
it.
see.
Yeah, the glasses are an excuse for
Yeah.
Grayson just being
I
a
didn't-
dumbass.
I didn't know that you lost your glasses. I was clowning you yesterday for not wearing your glasses.
Yeah, I couldn't find.
You didn't tell me.
They might be in the close pile.
No, they're not. In there. I
Ooh.
don't know where they're at because I've torn this room upside down. Because it was clean, and then I tore it upside down looking for my glasses.
Do you want me to go swimming in that clothes pile later and go
It's
try
not
to
in
find
there, I promise.
You
Don't
could
fall
just
asleep
dive
again.
in there.
I will fall asleep again, and that'll be funny.
During one of Grayson's guitar lessons, Jimmy, before the guy who teaches the lesson showed up, Jimmy like lays in the
Yeah, I laid
in
in
the
the
like
clothing
dirty
pile.
or clean clothes pile that's on Grayson's bed
That I've just yet to
and
put
just
away.
falls asleep.
Yeah, I just
Which
fell asleep
also,
completely.
about that, can we point out the fact that you got so anxious about the guitar, your teacher, thinking that you were a weirdo for having Jimmy in there, but you actively
You're the one
calling
that
out that there's a
told-
person
yeah,
in there is
that was
weirder
ridiculous.
Than just
It was
sitting there.
weird.
It would have been worse if you were
No,
if you
it
started
was just
snoring.
being like,
it
oh
would
yeah,
have been
by the
so
way, my
much
friend's
funnier.
under here.
It would have been so much funnier.
but it's weirder.
No, it's not.
It
It's
is.
not.
No,
I
it's
don't-
not.
I-
No, it's
It
not.
is.
You just can't handle comedy like all of the people in our generation. That's why our generation's cooked.
Like, so I'm not a part of
Truthfully.
y'all's generation.
No, you are. You're part of our generation. Our generation just cooked. They can't handle comedy anymore. Can't handle funniness like hiding in people's clothing and
Jimmy-
stalking them.
What else do you think our generation can't handle?
Yeah, keep talking about your base
Peanut
opinions.
allergies,
Gluten.
gluten.
Yep.
I think a lot of them. I
Milk.
think a lot of them cannot handle
Hey,
the
hey,
minds
hold
like
on,
they
hold
used
on, hold
to.
on, hold on. Don't mention milk,
I
in
think
here.
people who are
This
lactose
is my
intolerant are
house.
just making it up and complaining. I think they can't handle the minds like they used to.
Oh God.
Can't handle.
Did you see the mines?
Yeah.
Dude, when you said
Hey, we
mines, I
long
didn't
for
think of
company.
mines. I thought of landmines. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Can't,
This
handle
generation can't
the
handle
plastic
landmines.
mines.
That's why we don't send boys to war anymore. We don't send them because they're too young. We send them because they're too weak.
God damn.
Back in my day, when we stepped on landmines, we just walked it off.
14-year-olds could hit landmines like it's child's play.
When we stepped on landmines, we just sang Country Roads and
Yeah.
blew up like a
Dude,
real
it's like-
man.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
those
like
old
what some
guys.
movies based on.
It's like
Rub
those
some dirt
old
on it.
guys and, like,
You know
those
what that's
big-
from, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like those old
Great
guys and
movie.
like grocery stores. And he was like, back when men were man, and I'm like, no way.
It's so funny. Okay, do you guys want to hear something I did think about? Which is this is just politics, but I think it's hilarious.
Oh boy.
Is
Welcome to our politics
he came
podcast.
out. So the governor of Oklahoma, or sorry, a senator from Oklahoma, wrote a bill that was basically like any gang activity in the state of Oklahoma is now considered terrorism.
Fascinating.
And they were like, and
Mhm.
it is terrorism only if you're Hispanic, though. And in the bill, it's just like gang members of Hispanic descent are terrorists. And he came out being like,
Isn't that like a violation like the Second Amendment?
100%.
100%.
100% it's discrimination. But he comes out and he's just like, hey, gang, I didn't mean to say Hispanics.
I don't think.
I meant,
I don't think that's a great way to open.
He said, hey, gang, get it like the bill. He said, get it like the bill. And he was like, hey, gang. And he was like, I just want to come out and say, we did not mean to say Hispanic. We meant to say undocumented immigrants. Lines got crossed when we were thinking about that. And everyone's like, you're horrible.
It's so-
You're just so bad.
Does
so
not
bad.
help your
Crazy.
case.
His media team was just,
Oh
just
my
shit in the
God.
bed.
Drew, I have a question.
Oh boy.
Where'd you get this bracelet?
On our date.
Yeah. On me and Jimmy's little date that we
Yeah, we
went on.
went on a
I
date.
have that exact same bracelet somewhere. It's at my mom's house.
Which bracelet?
No, it's here.
I got it from a thrift shop in Richmond.
That bracelet's here.
It's here?
Yeah, when we were cleaning your room the other day, I saw it in here. It might be in your closet when I threw a bunch of stuff in there.
Yeah.
It's really nice. I really like it. Sorry, I'm looking at my bracelet and moving the mic away from me.
That's cool. Dude, I was doing a tester for
Oh.
my... Oh, the recording
Oh.
stopped, so Drew's going to go do it. I was doing a tester recording with my friend Henry for me and Vald's anime podcast, and while we were testing it, I was like, hey, hold the mic right here. And he was like, yeah, I got you. And then again, it was 18 minutes of him just going...
I can't fault him. That's what I was doing.
and just
That's what I was doing
waving
at
the
first.
mic in all of these different directions, and in the entire time I was like, all right, let's
Also, we
just
can
have
say fuck now.
yeah. I was like, let's just have
damn
like a casual conversation, and he was like, cool. He was like, you're different when the mic's on. He's like, you're different. You talk different. And I was like, yeah, haha, yeah, man. So like, how's your day? He goes like, why are you talking like that? Why are you doing that? And I'm like, oh my god. So it's like 18 minutes of just that I was just like, this is great
I
back
need
and
to
forth
hear
for me
that.
to edit to. I deleted it.
Damn.
I'm panicking that we're not in focus.
You're panicking?
A little bit.
I'm panicking we're not funny right now.
Panic?
No,
we
we're
don't
being-
have any topics.
No, this
at
is
the
We
great.
don't
show.
have any topics.
We do have a topic. And
I
all
have
of
a
y'all are
topic.
forgetting it.
What
What's
is
the topic?
Nature versus nurture.
Oh, shit.
I don't want to talk about that.
Y'all are stupid.
A little bit.
But I don't. I just want to be funny. I just want our
Dude,
podcast
this
to be
is
funny.
this is the one time I remember something. Like,
This is
and
the
I wanted
only
our
time
podcast
you remember
to be
something.
funny, so I forgot about it on purpose.
dude, like I couldn't even remember
We
my
could-
keys in my car last
We could
night.
talk about how Grayson met a girl for the in person, and
Oh my
I was
God.
there, and he would not let me be my true self. He made me tone down my jokes around her.
Whoa.
Because he was
yeah.
afraid of me.
That's
Whoa.
You were
All right, talk
holding him
about
back?
it. Talk about meeting this girl for the first time,
So,
Grayson.
for reference, everyone, I swear, hey, girl, if you're listening,
Girl.
you're not listening. I promise. You're
Oh?
not listening.
Skip the next timestamp.
So, essentially, so like how it started is like, she knew Jimmy, and then she texted me, and then we started talking, and yeah, essentially that's pretty much the basics. Well, I am a very, oh god,
A bitch.
yeah.
I'm a very bitch.
Yes, I am. I'm not good at talking. I just don't like when I see a pretty girl, especially a girl that has a good music taste, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna implode and die.
Yeah.
And
So for this girl, he
her.
wasn't too worried.
Oh,
I cannot
Whoa.
wait. I cannot wait for us to release this episode.
yeah, it's gonna be great.
Because at that point, I hope I've met her
Dude, I'm petrified.
and I can send her it.
No, I am.
And I
Oh,
can send her
just
the
the
link to this.
blend it.
In like
No, hang on.
3 weeks,
3
this will
weeks.
be out.
Yeah.
3 weeks, you'll be dating her by then. I'm sure.
Yeah.
You got that. You got that.
Dude, I
you
feel
got
like
that
I'm
dog inside
fumbling
you.
every single day.
You're not. You're not
That's,
fumbling.
well, no, that's
You
just
just gotta
because
pop the
He
question.
was sitting at the table with us while we were like getting breakfast. He's like, I can't eat, man. And I was like, oh, okay. And I started eating his tater tots. And he was like,
Dude,
and
I
he was-
couldn't. I
and he
thought I was
like-
gonna throw up.
And we're sitting there. He's like, switch seats with me. We switch seats. He goes, switch seats back again. And I'm like, I'm not switching seats back with you. He goes, I'm just nervous, man. Feel my chest. Feel my chest.
So nervous.
And like in public, he like switches seats and he goes like, feel my chest. And I have to like reach over and feel his chest. And he's like, it's beating, right? And I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, your
dude. I
heart's
was like, it's
beating,
gonna
yeah.
work.
It
It's
was
gonna
not
be
just beating,
fine.
it was slamming.
Your
was
heart's
so-
working. So
Can I tell my story, please?
no.
Yeah,
No.
go for it.
Okay. Well, I just want to give a little bit to the viewers and the listeners, just kind of a concept of how this is going. She is so pretty and she is so cool. And her personality, oh shit, okay.
Is boring because
it's
obviously.
it's really good. Like her music taste is good, her personality is good. She's so pretty and so funny. But I was with Jimmy and we were getting breakfast, and I mentioned where we were getting breakfast, and she was like, or to her, 'cause I texted, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna head there now," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna explode. I'm so nervous." Well, obviously, Jimmy, what all that Jimmy said was true. That all like the story, like originally I was sitting down and I was facing the stairwell, and I was like, no, turn around. I don't want to do that because I don't want to like I have awkward eye contact, and then
Just training for your musical chairs championship.
and then I was just God, I was so nervous. I'm cringing thinking about it. But then I was like, yeah, I couldn't eat. I thought I was gonna throw up. And then I went to go get more apple juice, and I started walking back, and then we bump into each other, like kind of like we like meet in the middle, and I didn't see her. She didn't see me.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Important context. He did not just get up, get apple juice, and accidentally bump into her. He said to me, "That's her. All right, I'm gonna go get apple juice so I can accidentally bump into her."
That's
Like
what I
a
did.
crazy
That's what I did.
person.
Is that what
like
you
a
did?
crazy person.
Sure did. But dude, so she was dressed really nice. So she had a
Terrifying.
She was
She was just really nice because I watched her for 30
I
minutes
watched
before
her.
I
No,
got
that's
into her.
Because he
It
was
was-
I
actually
stood
stalking her
outside
for
her
30
room.
minutes before she showed up.
Because okay, so I
In
put a
all-
tracker on her phone so I could.
In all reality, that interaction was probably like 15 seconds of me going like, okay, I'm gonna go get apple juice, and then I went. Well, she was dressed really nice because she had an interview, and I was like when I bumped her, I was like, holy crap, she looks so nice. I was like, and I do not look nice. I was like, I was like, I'm gonna explode. And then I went and I sat down, put my apple juice down, and then she went and said hi to her friend, and then she went and sat down, and then we all talked. I was awkward. I think she was. I don't know about her. I was nervous. I don't know if she was nervous. I definitely was. And I mean, yeah, it was fine.
She was calmly intimidating. Like she's so calm and put together that it was almost starting to make me feel
I was
nervous.
scared.
And I'm like, I don't want to date this girl. Why am I
okay,
nervous right now?
from an outside perspective,
Yeah.
how did Grayson do?
How did Grayson do? From an outside perspective, he did great. He did a little too much of like talk to her, fold back to Jimmy for inside jokes so I feel safe. Like a little bit too much of folding back to me,
Gotcha.
but I don't think it was too bad.
So,
I think
so,
he complimented her a
he
lot.
let the nervousness get.
A little bit.
a
He
little
let
bit,
the
yeah.
nervousness get to his game a little bit.
Yeah, I'm very nervous.
But you know, he's gonna go back to the locker room. He's gonna watch the game tapes. And he's
Okay.
gonna put
But,
his best out
No,
there.
because he had that little like spy cam.
yeah, because he put a camera on her when he
Mhm.
hugged her. And
Yeah,
it was
wiretapped
weird.
her.
Wow.
Yeah.
'Cause he
hey,
wiretapped
hey,
her.
hey, if you are watching this, I did not
did.
do that.
Yeah.
I
He
did
did.
not
You might
do
want to
that.
check your
He,
clothes.
he
didn't do
also
that.
he also they played video games together and he recorded the Discord conversation.
No, I didn't.
That's
like
terrifying.
a weirdo.
Every single
No, I
conversation.
didn't.
God.
No, I did not.
Oh,
So,
he's a-
so he
he's a
recorded
stalker.
your voice so that he can then put it in an AI later, so he can get you to say whatever.
Whatever
he
he
wants.
wants.
Yes, bro. He doesn't need you. He has. he doesn't need you because he has robot
Are you actually
now.
okay? I realize we're messing with you.
No.
I'm gonna post some of this is just gonna be clips on Instagram Reels and
Oh,
TikTok.
it's
that
so
can be-
funny.
No, but no.
We're jokes.
No,
All
no,
jokes.
we're not.
We
Oh,
are
never
absolutely
mind.
not
He's basically
joking.
just gonna date the robot now that he has it.
Who needs the real thing?
Yeah,
need-
and he
doesn't
has
do
the
the real thing?
recorded audio files you can put into an AI
Isn't that why
voice.
you got that VR headset recently,
Yeah.
Grayson? From
Yeah.
Apple?
You got the new Apple Vision.
I
And
didn't
you've been
like
getting,
it. I'm
you've been
prepared
getting,
for
you've been
that.
getting pretty good at like Blender and After Effects.
Yeah,
and stuff,
Blender,
so, like,
After
I think
Effects. I think you set up like one of those 3D rigs that like VTubers use, and you're just gonna play with that from now on. Sit back down. Sit back down.
Grayson is leaving the set.
Actively leaving.
Sit back down.
I'm gonna hit my mic.
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh, and now
Um,
Grayson is
so,
coming back. Grayson
yeah.
is sitting down. Grayson's about to start talking.
Okay.
Yeah, look at that.
So no, it was she's really nice. I I hope something comes of it. I'm nervous out of my mind. But we're kicking along. We might be doing something for Valentine's Day. We're gonna hang out next weekend, Friday, Saturday. I'm really excited for that. Yeah, she's super cool, and I'm really weirdly like nervous and awkward. I wish I could act like with people the way I act with y'all. Because if I act with y'all, I'd be fine.
Yeah.
But I'm like the moment I see him, like, hi.
Just pretend girls are me.
Yeah.
Never in a
Because
million
you've
years
made
would I
out
do
with
that.
him before.
Yeah.
No, I have
Yeah.
not. I have not made out with you.
You've kissed me.
I
Yes,
have.
you have.
I have.
Yes, you have.
That was your first boy kiss.
Was it your first boy kiss, Drew?
No.
No.
God,
Okay. Okay.
He's experienced.
Seasoned
You
veteran.
let it. I'm very sorry, Grayson. He ruined your first time
I did.
with all
It
of his
wasn't-
experience.
It wasn't both of our first time.
Oh God.
Couldn't be
But
something
it's okay.
touching.
I carried.
Sucks.
Oh yeah, I'm
I'm
sure you
sorry.
did. There's no way he put in that work for it.
Mm-mm.
Dude. I'm so
All right.
good.
It was dry. Definitely didn't use any lip balm or anything. Like that.
But okay, bro. But no, I'm really excited for this.
Don't you just
God.
love putting lip
This
balm
is-
on your tongue?
This is gonna be
Hello.
an experience. I'm quite excited. I've been
Yeah.
out. Like real talk. I've been out of it for like a couple, like
8 months.
like 8 months,
Yeah.
and I had like no drive for anything like this, and it's it's nice to be back. I guess. I don't know. I'm nervous. Like I'm so nervous that I'm just fumbling. Like it's like actively haunting me that I.
See, I think you're not though.
There's no way he
I
is.
don't think
I
you
think I
are.
am.
You're hanging out with her on Valentine's. You're gonna hang
we
out.
might hang out on
on-
Valentine's.
Also, like,
You,
okay,
I thought you was.
You was? She might not be able to. She said, "I'll let you know if I'm free," and I was like, "Okay."
also I realize that it's really funny for me to give this advice to anybody else, but also don't treat it as such a big deal. Because it's like also you already have a bunch of shared interests with her, so it's like even if y'all don't end up being together, you can still at least be close friends,
Close friends.
or just be like
Yeah, it'd be cool.
like friends,
Yeah.
and just like have a person to go to concerts and stuff with.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they have.
That
you
you're,
also-
have
mad,
shared
that you're also
interests.
madly in love with.
Yeah, but no, I like it is funny for me to give that advice, but genuinely, like I think
I don't know.
everything will work out. Whether it works out with you being with her or not, I feel like it'll work out.
Hopefully. I don't know.
I mean, as long as you don't just like give her your real opinion and say like what you
Yeah.
actually think about women. Like
Yeah,
that's,
don't-
Yeah, and
as long as you
and
don't do
can't-
Make sure you're
and
not
you-
actually yourself. Like
Yes.
that leads to
and
problems.
you can't let her know that
you
you've
gotta
been
pretend to
stalking
be
her.
the person that she likes, not who you are.
Dude, I thought about that. I thought about like her when she comes to the table, me being like, "Oh, he's been talking about you for weeks.
Yeah.
He's been showing me your Instagram and showing me y'all's."
We started talking.
Yeah.
He showed,
I
he
would've
showed
been
us
like,
the recordings.
Yeah. He showed us the recordings of y'all hanging out. He showed me all those photos he had of y'all together. Was that not real?
I guess he wasn't in the photos.
Yeah. There's a lot of
Well, he
photos.
was in
of,
some
like,
of them, but he looked a bit cut out.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, we should do that.
I would give up on life.
Speaking of crazy psychopaths who stalk women, Valdwin, did you tell Drew about how you? Do you care if we say her name?
Oh, man, it's size, no.
Do you?
Does she care?
We'll just bleep it
I'll
afterwards.
just bleep it out. I'll ask her.
Uh,
Ask
and
her and I'll bleep it if she says.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then every episode after we'll change it. Either way, Caitlin, did you tell Drew about how you introduced yourself to Caitlin, you crazy stalker?
It was
Well,
weird.
not introduced. 'cause
Crazy
we knew
psychopath.
each other.
How you saw Caitlin for the first time, you crazy stalker?
I think I did explain, but I'll explain it to the audience. So, recently, I've gotten myself a new partner, and I'm very happy. She is incredible. She means the world to me. But anyways,
Hold
enough
on,
of the
I just-
lovey-dovey stuff.
I'd just love to point out that Jimmy, you and me are the sad boys sandwich between.
I'm not
two
sad.
peop- Oh,
I'm happy to be single. I'm fine.
Oh.
I have other stuff in my life that keeps me
So
happy.
we got
Our relationship
bread,
isn't
lettuce,
what you should
moldy
be.
tomato, bread.
Ooh, tomato he can't eat. I think a relationship, you don't need a relationship to be happy, and I realized
No, you
that
don't.
like years ago.
Now,
And
mind
I'm
you, they are
fine.
so
Of
nice,
course,
though.
it's not everything. Like you can realize that, but it might be harder to come to reality with. But I came to reality with it a while back.
Mm-hmm. It's still not recording.
Yes, it is. I was getting ready to.
No, it's not. Either way, you crazy stalker person, the fact that you mapped the mall that you guys hung out with beforehand, an hour before they
An
met,
hour beforehand.
that's crazy.
I'll go into more detail once Drew can
Don't
sit down.
shake your head because you found where she lived, and that's
No,
messed
I didn't.
up.
No, I didn't. No,
Yes,
I didn't.
you
No, I
did.
did not. No, I did not.
Yes,
no,
you
I did
did.
not.
Triangulate.
And
No,
it's
I did
messed
not. If y'all one more time make me look like a freak loser.
We don't have to make you.
We're not doing anything.
Oh, God. I'm gonna
It's
have a panic
true.
attack.
It's true.
I'm gonna have a panic attack. It's gonna be y'all's fault.
It's true.
I'm gonna have a panic
Content.
attack. It's gonna be y'all's fault.
I mean,
This episode, Grayson
it's
has a
your
panic
actions.
Grayson's
Third,
They're
meltdown.
not my actions.
third
I didn't do
episode is
that.
Grayson
Yeah, the-
breakdown episode. Here we
No,
go.
no, it's the title is going to be Grayson stalks a woman? Question mark.
But it's not what I do. Oh my God.
No,
Look,
it's what
the
you
timer's
did.
on it now,
It's
so we can
not.
actually see how long it's going.
Oh,
Oh.
that's super useful.
That's
but
what I
it's,
was
it's,
just
it-
doing.
But it's what you did. It's not what you do. It's what you did. Which
And
was,
what you continue to do.
Which was stalk.
Oh, you actively enjoy doing too. Like that's
I
the
don't.
weirdest
Dude,
part.
and he rubs his hands together like a villain, like yeah, 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 yeah,
Twist-
yeah.
twist his mustache.
Yeah. Twist his,
See,
twist
it's coming out.
Twist his little goatee mustache, like,
Ah!
like a little
That
hipster,
peaked
like a
so
little
bad.
It
bike
did.
riding, hat wearing hipster loser, liberal.
Hate liberals.
Oh man.
I didn't expect.
You're like the liberals not acting like every single person at this entire side of the room is
This
Actually,
entire side of
Green
the-
Party.
Yeah, there are other people on the other side of the room.
Actually, wait, what is it? I'm a libertarian.
Oh,
I don't think
you know
that we
that's
should
what
wear
said
seatbelts.
she was.
So you're like
It's
liberal
not what
light.
she was,
It
but
wasn't
okay.
at all, but yeah.
It's not what the
that's
definition
she
of a
said.
libertarian
That's
is,
what
but
she
all
said she
right.
was.
So you're like liberal light.
No, that's
No, that's not
no,
what
it's not even
libertarian
close to
means.
libertarian.
No.
I was just I said. I don't know where I sit. Nor do I care where I sit.
I'm in
I-
the Green Party, fairly firmly in there too. So
I have
Are a
my
raging
own
Republican.
opinions
You're a raging
about like
Republican.
everything, and I don't like
Wow.
just align myself with
God.
group.
Yeah, I was about to
God.
say same here.
really,
Oh man, wish I could do something like that, King. Oh, but this two-party system just has me trapped.
That's
Oh, I
It's
flip-flop
only
back
a
and
black
forth
and
every
white,
year.
guys.
Oh my God. Thank you, King. No one's thought of that before. God, we should have elected him for
I
president.
mean,
He's got all the good
two-party
ideas.
system is inherently flawed.
What?
really.
I hadn't even thought of that like that before.
But
I
no,
have
so
more
my story.
topics. Oh yeah, tell your story.
Okay,
Dude,
so
it's
I
so
was waiting
cringe.
for Drew to actually sit back down so that he can listen to this.
I
So,
could hear over there. You know, it's all in the same room. Like that camera isn't like rooms away.
Okay, so recently, we actually went on a date for the very first time. So just to recontextualize, just recently got a new partner, and so we went out on a date. I had to drive an hour out because she was doing a thing for Beta Club, and so when
I'm only in Sigma Club.
I'm in Alpha Club actually.
I am an Omega Club. Yo,
Gamma Club over here.
that's trash.
Fuck you guys. Anyways,
It is always a very good bonding moment when we can collectively just cook vald.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't have been part of Beta Club. It's not cooking, it's just the truth.
True.
Alphas will be alphas and
Mhm.
betas will be betas.
I don't like that you took Sigma. I was gonna say Sigma.
Love
I don't
Sigma.
like that I'm alpha.
That's
I'm
one of my
definitely
favorite-
not an alpha.
Dude, I actually watch those Sigma YouTube channels because they're so
Why?
funny. Because it's the one where he's just like,
'Cause Jimmy
are
believes in it."
Sigmas actually hotter than alphas? Stick around, Sigma Nation. Is
is the intro with the lions?
The intro with like the lion attire going like, "Rawr."
Have you seen the one? Have you seen the one where it's like the like classic lion intro, but the Lionsgate intro, but it's like it's the guy choking on water. Have you seen that one?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have not seen that.
Ah, dude, it's so funny. I love those Sigma Nation videos. Dude, get me
Alright.
in there.
Sorry, continue.
Yeah, so now back to my story once again. To be fair though, this is what we did to you, Drew, on the very first episode with your story of getting high and just yeah, nonstop cutting you off and we just kept going. But anyways.
Yeah, speaking of that episode, go for it.
So I got there an hour early. And so, I was at a mall. So I decided to, walk around the mall a little bit. And then I decided to plan out the date a little bit. And that planning out from the date a little bit ended up turning into a roadmap for every single place that we would go to in advance. And including to talking to people at Yankee Candle. And she said it would be funny if, she asked me what my name was, the lady that was at Yankee Candle. So whenever we walked in Yankee Candle, she would pretend like she knew who I was. That is something that she recommended. I did not go back to Yankee Candle after that. It was just such a weird occurrence. But so, when she actually showed up...
she was like, yeah, there's this another boy came in here wearing like a beanie, and he said that he was stalking this redhead girl and needed my help. So
Why?
that's why I
Why?
wanted to help.
I didn't
thought
do
is that
anything.
this is something the teens are doing, so I wanted to help you.
Grayson sits quietly on the edge of the podcast and
Yeah.
just always gets
He sits
roped.
quietly behind her, like, but it's like 50 yards back with binoculars. Like, it's weird. It's weird.
God damn it.
I can't. I
Yeah,
can't
and he was like,
defend myself.
and he was like,
Because
and he
all
was,
three of you
'Cause
are
it's
playing it up
true.
and it's just me.
'Cause it's
No.
it's true. It's not defending
You don't
yourself
need to
if
defend
it's
yourself.
true. You can't hide
You're
from
right.
the
You
law.
cannot
I can't.
truthfully defend yourself because it wouldn't
Because you're
be
just
true.
lying.
You can plead no contest.
Because you're just
but
lying. Dude.
I mean, you might as well just plead guilty. You might get a late
Yeah,
lesson
but-
sentence.
But when we were going
A
to
lesson sentence.
a lesson.
Drew, you ruined the bit. God. Vald, what was your story?
God,
or
even I
whatever?
thought that bit was funny.
You're at the mall. You're at the mall
I'm at
stalking
the
your
mall,
date.
and she just got there. And so she was at the Chipotle. And so my very first instinct, instead of like, walking up to her, maybe saying hi,
Like a normal person.
maybe giving her a hug,
Like a
'cause
normal
it's been
person.
forever
You
since
you
we've
got
seen
up
each
to go
other.
get the applesauce.
No, it was apple juice, not
Apple juice.
sauce.
Sorry,
but-
sorry. You got up to go get
Got
the
us to
apple
go get
juice.
the apple juice, being like, but Jimmy, she'll think that we ran into each other, but really, I'm walking like 2 steps behind her.
For audio listeners, Grayson is staring deadpan at the camera, emotionless, just like he does when he hides in the bushes and watches.
Oh no, it's not emotional.
No, he's not doing that. It's the hands together, like, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he is like.
Who's that man you're talking to? Not me. Oh, okay. She was just walking past. That's okay.
Just walking past.
It's okay. I'll see you soon.
His eyes are slowly getting glazed
Click.
over. He's really trying not to laugh. Like it's actively hard.
And then
for
on
him.
Valentine's Day, she's like, "How did you know this was my favorite candy?" And he's like, "I've known for a while."
My God, I can't have anything. Like, I can't have anything.
Like
What time
every
did she wake
time
up, Grayson? What time did she wake up?
You would know.
You
You
yeah,
would
she-
know.
you don't
You do
lie.
know.
Don't lie. It's not good for the content. I think, but like every time she's
The
like,
mo- the-
she's
no,
like,
no, you definitely know because of the motion sensor. Like the second she starts moving, you get the notification.
sorry.
It's inside the camera. It flashes.
"Babe,
Yeah.
you tripped the motion wires. Go back to bed."
Go back to bed. It's too early.
I can't have anything.
Babe, you're not sticking the schedule. What's going on?
Did you have a nightmare?
Oh, it's okay, Schnookums.
Did you have a bed dream?
And like he like gets into bed with her every night, and he like puts out cow trough so she can't get out of the bed without him. It's weird. Yeah, so
Alright,
so you're at
so
Chipotle
Val-
If
or
she
whatever.
hears this, my chances go from
Well,
probably
hopefully
like a decent 80 to none.
we'll send it to her.
See,
that's-
that's, that's
she,
why. Okay,
she knows
no,
you're
no,
committed
shut up.
now.
This is no. Here's what we got. You have 3 weeks to make this work.
In that span of time.
And explain to her, get with her, and then explain to her that we're insane, and that anything she hears from us, use your manipulation tactics that you're so good at.
That you're
Yeah, so
Um,
they used to get me to clean the bathroom. Yeah.
Exactly. And then tell her that we're crazy, and that everything we say is wrong. And then when she sees the podcast,
Because that's right. That's correct.
Yeah, in
It's
your
okay, Grayson, you
sick,
can gaslight
freak,
her into
twisted
thinking that.
head, it's correct.
Then why do you hang out with me?
Like a new Dahmer.
God damn.
So you're at Chipotle or whatever.
Yeah. don't just whatever.
Because I'm going to have to go back to the subtitles like I did with the Drew drugstore and be like, oh my God, we're back at Chipotle
We're
again.
back at Chipotle. And so instead of like a normal human being just running up saying hi, giving her a hug or whatever a normal person does, I see her, and in my head I'm like, I'm gonna lean up against this wall and wait until she notices me. And so I just prop myself and lean on one foot up against the wall, and I'm just staring directly at her, just locking eye contact and not paying any attention to anybody else. And mind you, she wasn't the first person to recognize me. There were several people that noticed me before she did. The first person who noticed me was actually her sister, because her sister Mary was also there with her, and she sees me and her face kind of lights up a little bit, and she waves hi at me, and I do like the Sigma just.
You did the jaw line. You're like, shh.
And so I just whispered at her. But then when she saw me, this one dude who was sitting down just minding his own business, was just eating his own bowl of Chipotle, turns around because she saw that for some whatever reason he turns around and he just sees me, and so my instinct was to just once again just do the to a
To a
completely
stranger.
random
To a complete stranger.
stranger.
You were a menace.
You were,
And finally she turns around and sees me and she runs over and gives me a hug. But then that dude, that random stranger that turned around and saw me, he gave me a fist bump after that. So that dude's just the coolest person on earth apparently.
Yeah. a fellow brother stalker in arms.
Stalker
Like
Yeah.
you two,
arms.
the
Stalker
Stalker
in
brothers.
That can be our
So
thing,
did
Grayson.
y'all get that from like the same person,
Yeah.
or did y'all
Did you
develop your skills
learn it?
independently?
Did you learn it?
I have not developed any skills.
Because the same way you went
Because
to
I'm not a
Probably those years
stalker.
in the woods,
No,
Grayson.
no,
Yeah.
I'm putting my foot down. I
No.
don't stalk anyone.
but
That's not true.
It's not just anyone, right, Grayson?
Y'all.
because she's not just anyone to you.
Uh-huh.
She's someone that you've put hours and months of time and stalking effort into.
This is carefully planned and coordinated.
Yes. And okay. I don't know how I feel about Baldwin being in on this the stalking truth for Grayson, because in my head Vald is sitting there leaning up against the Chipotle being like, she's so pretty. I should go. Oh no, let me wait for her to look at me.
See how,
Yeah,
see how that's
Caitlin.
objectively
Yeah,
worse than me?
Caitlin, turn around. Yeah,
You
Caitlin.
see, Jimmy, it's actually
Yeah.
worse than what you just said because it didn't
It's not
even
even
cross my
objectively.
mind. The thought of walking up to her like a normal person never even crossed my mind. I was like, this is
No, but that
exactly
didn't happen.
what I'm
Well,
gonna
okay,
do.
truthfully, that didn't happen for Grayson either. Grayson saw her and was like, "I need to go get apple juice."
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
need
need
to
to.
get
I
the
need to
apple
go.
juice.
I think Jimmy.
Did
I
that
just
actually
need
happen,
to
or
go
is that
stand up.
Jimmy? Is that Jimmy lying?
What?
Did you
This
actually?
has all been true.
N-
That's the truth, yes. Because I was so nervous, dude. I'm not kidding. I was so nervous.
Right. So Grayson was extremely nervous and needed some way to control the situation. So he wanted to control the way
The apple
that she
juice.
That he
first
met
interacted with
her.
him in person.
So that it
Which
fit the
was
mold that he's
by
trying to make
accident.
her
No, I feel
see
like-
of him.
Oh my gosh. I feel
You're
like,
like, what's that serial killer show?
You?
No, not. Oh yeah. Well, he is like you.
Yeah.
I've
I'm
read the
not.
books. You're basically the same.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I am not.
I'm sure that's what he would say too.
No, he's in the books. He's
person-
pretty sure.
No,
He's
no,
pretty sure he's a bad
everyone-
person. He's
everyone
cool
be
with
quiet.
it.
To the person that this applies to, A, you probably know who you are. B, this is not. No,
Terrifying.
You crazy stalker, you know who you are, and
Yeah,
you know I'm
that
behind
weird,
you
that
looking
weird,
at you.
That weird red light that definitely isn't your fire. That definitely is your fire detector. The fire detector, smoke detector. Fucking God.
You lost it.
That
Oh, it's
feeling
gone.
you
Never
have,
mind.
Lost it and
someone
you never
walking
keep
had
up to
it.
defending.
you,
Keep
you're
struggling to
absolutely
No, I
defend
gave
yourself.
up. I gave up.
No, she knows who she is because
Because you've known for years now who she is.
Every single time she's felt like she's being watched, it's you.
It's
it's
you.
because she is.
She's
Whenever-
not paranoid.
hey.
She's not crazy.
You like your Valentine's Day note to her is like, babe, every time you feel like you're alone, don't feel that way, because I'm
You're
always
not.
there. I'm
Always.
always there. I'm
Whenever you
always
feel
there.
alone,
And she
just know
thinks
you're
you mean
not.
just like in her heart, but no, you're
But you
actually
mean in her bed next to her while she sleeps.
you're actually in the closet for
And a
multiple days.
Superman shirt.
I'm really tempted to just be like, we can't release this.
Why? We totally can.
Well, we
Yeah.
are going to.
I'm going.
Again, you get
No, I'm going
Sh-
insane.
Fine.
you get 3 weeks.
Don't. Fine. He knows it's a joke. You want to be
Okay,
a
do
soy
we
boy
wanna
and just not
Can we-
think it's
Can
funny.
we give a legit disclaimer that this isn't that we
that
are
Grayson's
joking?
a soy boy? Yes.
Yeah, well, Grayson is a
Grayson
soy boy,
is a
but
soy
like
boy.
soy boy.
no, but that we are joking. Obviously, Grayson is not a stalker.
Little emo
Vald
boy.
is.
That
Vald,
Vald is
that's
100%.
You're a crazy stalker for
Yeah,
that.
100%.
I'm just-
I am not.
I'm just tweaking
and it's
a little bit.
terrifying to
That's
me.
all it
all.
I'm
is.
pretty sure Caitlin would like it.
That's a
From what you
crazy
have
statement.
described, from what you have told me about her,
That's
I'm pretty
fair,
sure she would be fine with
actually.
it.
That is a crazy statement that I am.
Are you denying what I'm
I am
saying?
not saying anything.
Dude, we should do like an Ace Attorneys episode where we're just convinced that we just convince a judge that Grayson's a stalker psychopath. Dude, wouldn't that be a funny if I
That's
just
what-
got a
that's all
restraining
lawyers
order?
are.
They really
They're
are.
just gaslighting manipulators.
Yeah. Every single lawyer.
Every single
Harley
one.
would go crazy.
Every
as a
single lawyer. That's
That's actually
lifetime
true.
profession.
You've been training her whole life.
right,
Low key though, it's so impressive. So like, one of our cousins, Grayson.
The hot one. The hot one? The hot cousin?
She's
Don't.
barred.
You
and-
went away. You went away. You fumbled the friendship. You don't get to call her hot like that. Only I get to call their cousin hot. You walked away. You walked away from this family.
I was friends with her.
You okay.
So I can.
Okay. Now that's just you objectifying your friend. Then,
Yeah.
you psychopath.
I do that to everybody.
Oh, you're a monster.
No!
You walked away from this.
No, hold on, pause. You can't do that. Y'all have cooked me this entire episode, call me a creepy stalker. I do not stalk. I don't. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna go off the rails.
Hey, Grayson, you're getting awfully defensive.
No,
over there.
Grayson,
I am.
Look, no. So on this camera thing, we have another 5 minutes. I want you to genuinely defend yourself.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, so within this 5-minute period of time, I'm going to defend myself. So I can give proof. We can take screenshots of these Instagrams. So
Screenshotting's not helping the case.
So we have had, from the time that I knew that she first found me interesting, there have been 4 conversations, 3 in which I did not respond to. A large portion of that being, obviously the stuff, Jimmy. A lot of what you said, like when I was like, no, Jimmy. A lot of it was a joke. A lot of it was me just not being ready for anything, period. Like, I couldn't do it. I was not mentally in a good spot. But now, I'm chilling. I'm straight chilling. And then, 4th conversation we have, we start talking about classical music. And, again, I had never seen her in person. The only reason why I knew what she looked like is because of Instagram. The only reason why I knew who she was is because Jimmy met her at gymnastics, at the gymnastics when they were a kid. Well, we then end up talking for a little while, texting on Thursday, I think, and yeah, it was Thursday, and then we played games that night. There's actually a video of me shadow boxing on Thursday night. On Friday,
Which we will put at the
Dude, it's
beginning.
hilarious.
It'll
Yeah,
be
we
at
will
the
put
beginning
that
or
so
Friday we
fun.
played
And we'll put it
games.
at
at the end of this podcast.
On Friday we played games. Last night I did not, but no, because we hung out on Saturday. I saw her for the first time. I had no idea what her height was. Actually, I didn't know at all. I thought I guess 5'6", 5'7". She's not 5'6", 5'7".
How tall is she?
You told me in centimeters the other day.
We're letting.
No, I did not. I don't know.
Hold on.
She was.
Stop me.
What the heck?
Where is she on you?
I don't know. I didn't pay attention. We were
Damn.
sitting down.
She a child? What the fuck? Where's she
That's
going?
your thing.
She's getting short.
No. And let me think.
How many Jimmys?
What else can I use? Again, I never had talked to her in person before that time.
Mhm.
Yeah, the first time ever. Yeah, I was about to say all of that is living proof. And here, I'll show you. Hold on. I will prove to you these conversations are true.
So, I don't know. I think you defended yourself pretty well.
Here, hang on.
Do I get to be the prosecution now?
Do you want to be prosecuted?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Well, you did.
Hold on.
Why is it fucking Pokemon?
Yeah,
Those
what is
ain't
it?
turning.
It sounds like Pokemon battle.
Hold on just a second.
Let's talk about June 19th.
Okay, here.
Hello.
Wow.
Proof.
Mm-hmm. No.
And then.
For audio listeners, Grayson is showing me vague proof. No, I'm kidding. Text receipts.
Yes, Mr. Sickinger, you might have been messaging her recently and gotten her favor now, but that does not disprove the years, if not decades, of stalking you had before. You had her address, her family's information, her pet's information. You sick fuck.
I don't know her last name.
Lies. Prove you don't know it in a court of law.
Yeah,
That's all I ask.
right now. Prove what you don't know.
Prove
Ask
what.
her what her last name is.
What is it?
I don't know.
Liar. Liar. We have evidence that you put a tracking chip on her.
What's the evidence?
What's the evidence? She told me so. I'll pull up the
Did she?
DMs right now.
Did
All
she?
the DMs.
Hold on.
He pulls out Notes app.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, Jimmy is on his phone. Jimmy is
All
clicking
right.
on Instagram.
I might
Jimmy
not
is
have
swiping
those
out of
DMs,
Instagram.
but
Jimmy
I
is
have my
closing
second piece
Instagram.
of evidence. I bring in Grayson's ex-girlfriend, who tells me all the time he's always trying to talk to me. He's always trying to look at.
That is a lie. Hold up, I'm defending myself. I'm defending myself. I've got the
All right,
text
all right.
message
That's
receipts.
we don't got to do all
No,
that.
you know what?
No,
you know what?
we don't,
No,
'cause
no,
we-
no.
Oh my
I
God,
don't even
you-
have the receipts. You want to know why? Because I
could
haven't
you-
added her anywhere.
Okay, yeah.
So Grayson, at the end of the day, is just a big old drunk between, and like we try to just make like casual little jokes, and he always just blows it out of
Yeah,
proportion.
he
Always
blows
It's
out of
really hard.
proportion.
It's
really
really,
hard out
it's
here.
really sad when you
Dude.
get so defensive about it.
Dude,
It is.
that's so funny. I think Grayson gets so many DMs and like swipe ups being like, "Oh, you're so pretty, pretty boy. You're so beautiful." If Grayson posted today on his Instagram a black square being just like, "I feel like I don't know any of my real friends anymore. I think I'm gonna take a break from social media." The amount of people that would flood your DMs being like, "What's wrong, baby? Are you okay?"
I
Glorious
actually do
king.
that.
Can
Can you
Oh
do
my
that
God.
tomorrow?
Yeah, can you do
I'm
that?
not doing that. That's
The-
so cringy.
Yeah, you okay?
It'd be
But
so
you've done
funny,
that
though.
before. You
No,
posted. I
say-
think I'm gonna take
No,
a social
you need
media
to
break.
you need to
Years.
you need to
That's
post
crazy, though.
on your story tomorrow. I'm
black
doing
square.
a social media detox.
No.
Yes,
doing
and
that.
people would swipe up being like, "My glorious goatee, good music king, what's going on? Please date me."
My goateed music king.
My
Glorious
goatee music,
goateed.
glorious
Glorious.
goatee music king. Yeah, and dude, and every single day he'll be like, "Oh, 6 more people tried to DM me telling me how they wanted to date me and I was hot. I'm unlovable, Jimmy." And I hate it every
Guys,
day.
I'm fumbling the bag.
I'm fumbling
See,
the
it,
bag.
okay.
When he
to,
fumbles 6 bags
to
a
play
day.
devil's advocate,
Yeah. He's swimming in bags he's not choosing to
no,
open.
to play devil's advocate, which just means defending
Yeah.
Grayson.
We know what devil's
Because
advocate
he is
means.
the devil. That sick
Jesus Christ.
fuck.
No, it's hard. Even if other even if every other person in the world is telling you you're beautiful, it's hard if you don't. See
Thank
yourself
you,
as that.
Drew. Thank you.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to like, because there's insecurities and stuff that you can't get past. Does that change the fact that he is a smoking piece of ass? No.
It's only I lied. It's only Drew in his DMs every day.
It's true. It's just me
It's
with
all
80
Drew's
different
alternative
accounts.
accounts.
80 different accounts.
I've been the biggest proponent for like years that Grayson is hot. What?
You've been,
Yeah,
you've been
that's
trying
good.
that
Have a
for
mental
years.
I've been trying to tap that for years.
Yeah, man.
You know, Jimmy,
I've
what are
been
you
in the
gonna,
trenches.
Jimmy, what are you gonna do if when you walk into y'all's apartment one day and you just see these two railing each other?
I would have win because I made a bet on it.
What do
So-
you mean each other?
You know exactly
You
what I
know
mean.
I'd be getting railed.
Well, I'm saying
There's no.
There
each
is going
other.
to be
Dude,
no
what did I say?
railing.
What did I say?
actually.
We were eating
No,
dinner
Grayson,
last
if
night.
we were gonna have sex, you'd be fucking.
No, oh my
No,
god.
yeah. We were sitting there last night, and Grayson's like eating, and I don't know what the context was, but I turned to Grayson and I'm like, I want you to lube up Drew and start him like a lawnmower. I want you to I want you to mess him up, like.
It was. Oh my god. What was the one? What was what? Was it the piggy bank one?
Yeah, I said you gotta crack open his piggy bank and let your change fall on out. Like I was like, dude.
God damn.
Anyways, I am gonna defend myself here.
We're still on this.
No, hold on, shut up.
Oh my
He has to be
god.
defensive,
You
Jimmy. He
have
has to be
no
defensive.
idea when y'all say that stuff. Not the stuff about Drew. I don't care. We're not having sex. The other
Yet.
stuff, I get so uncomfortable. It's insane.
Okay, we'll stop.
Yeah.
Anyway, how long have we been recording for?
I don't know. I was about to ask.
Well, you had the time to get up at the camera, but
You did have time.
little blind glasses
We're-
boy didn't
we
see.
should be around 40.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Come on, Benjamin Franklin, take out the bifocals and check it out, glasses boy.
Is
Put your 4 eyes to use and look at that.
God damn.
Tell us the time.
Okay, so it says we're at 40 something.
40. Do you guys just want to record for an hour because we stopped late and we'll record another episode for an hour?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So I
Okay,
think
that's fine.
we should hit the topic.
You think we should talk about nature?
Of
versus
nature
nurture?
versus nurture.
Can we do that on the next episode? Because I feel like this one hasn't been funny, and I don't want to make it not funny.
I feel like
anymore.
this one's been hilarious.
I don't
It's
think
been
it's been
absolutely
funny at all.
hilarious.
Yeah, it's been
There's been-
so
Bullying
There's
is
no
I
Very
don't
funny,
think
guys.
I don't think
hilarious.
it's been funny at all.
There's been dry
Okay.
spots, but it's been an overall funny episode.
I think
Jimmy,
this
you know
is
you
funny.
fiddling with the wire is gonna cause distortion in your voice.
I like to stalk women. Like, oh my god.
Not women, woman.
I can't.
Blah,
You can't
blah,
stalk
blah,
women?
blah, I kill redheads.
No, that's why he wants to get to VCU so bad. It's because he has to drive 30 minutes just to get there
God.
every time.
Blah 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 blah. Yeah. All the redheaded women's bodies that you have piled up in your backyard,
Hey, Grayson,
and
what's
this
that?
will
What's that
just be
door behind
another
you?
on the board.
Grayson, what's in that door behind you?
What's back there? What's in? What,
I
what-
have heard like
how,
knocking.
How many skeletons?
I don't think it
are
gets picked.
in
It
your
doesn't get picked
closet?
up on the mic, but I think I've heard.
It's more of a tapping.
How
Drew.
many skeletons with red hair are in your closet?
It's definitely Morse code.
You freak.
It's definitely like, it's
Probably.
SOS. It's asking for.
Freak. Do you guys know how to do SOS in Morse code?
I actually
no
don't.
clue.
I do. It's 3 tap fasts, 3 long taps, and then 3 more fast taps.
Oh, yeah, no, I did. I remember that because you do it on the radio. I remember
Yeah.
the radio because you go.
I remember that because I heard this guy tapping it and screaming through a radio, and then I
Yeah.
went, Grandpa, I don't know what's going on here.
This guy doesn't know how to use a radio.
and I clicked and I switched to another channel. Listen to iHeartRadio.
Anyways, what's in the door is some
iHeartRadio.
storage stuff.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird name.
For a human being that's behind that door.
It's a weird name for a human being.
I think I was just gonna let it be implied that that was a weird name for a person.
Yeah.
Human
When we explain
being.
the joke every time. Oh, God.
Fucking the fuck! I wasn't explaining. God damn you. That tree is really aesthetic out the window.
Oh, yeah. Let's just talk about.
The stuff that they can't
scenery that
see.
the audience
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, this is good content.
Because we
Also,
did not
do y'all
prepare
find
a
yourself?
topic.
Are y'all
Good
looking at the
content.
monitor and not at the camera?
No, I'm just kind of looking around.
I'm actually
I think
looking
it's
more
weird
at
to
you
look at
guys.
the. I think it's
I'm
weird.
trying. I'm trying to
it's
remember to look
weird.
at the camera when I'm trying to look.
I think it's
but
weird
keep
that we look
looking
at the
me.
camera. I think that's the setup when we get okay, we're gonna change our setup, and I think it's gonna be better when we change
Better.
our setup to just look at each other instead of just looking at the camera. 'Cause I think
Agreed.
looking at the camera.
No,
is
I
kinda
agree.
weird.
But I mean, when we are addressing the camera, when I've been addressing the camera, I'm trying to not look at the monitor and look at the.
I mean, to be fair though, in my case, it's not like y'all can actually see where my eyes are. Like,
Well, your entire body
you
is
gotta point
turned
your
towards
beak.
us.
well, I'm pointing towards you guys, but like, I'm actually looking at the camera. I'm right now looking at the monitor, but they don't know the difference. They don't know the difference.
I'm looking at the monitor.
I do like that we kind of figured out the audio now because it used to be that just Jimmy had peaks, but now we all have peaks.
Oh,
we love
yeah.
to see it.
That's just
Especially
goat
Grayson.
activities right there.
God damn.
Yes,
Oh,
I
you're
You
know.
see
so
those
loud.
two right
because
there?
I've been
So-
trying to defend myself.
Because you're so
from
loud.
Yeah.
These.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
I have not done a lot of
No,
talking
you know what?
this
I've given up.
episode.
I bet when we
no,
played
because
video
y'all know
games,
the
your
louder
mouth-
you are, the truer you are.
I am not going to speak another word for the
Exactly.
rest of the podcast.
I bet.
Aw.
Oh, that sucks. Let's take
Are
advantage
you
of this.
actually like? Is this actually like?
It is.
fucking
I
with
know
you?
him. It is fucking with him.
Because
a
we're
little
just
bit.
we're just
It's
messing.
getting to
Like
him a
we're
little bit.
genuinely
Getting
messing
to him
around.
just
It's
a tiny
getting to
bit.
him a little bit.
I think it is.
It's fucking with him a
Because
little
now
bit.
he's wondering if he actually is a
Yeah,
stalker.
yeah, because he's thinking about it. Because he's thinking about his actions. It's like Jacqueline. It's like Jekyll and Hyde, where like in the middle of the night he's just like he like wakes up in a bush outside of her house and he's like, I did it
What am I-
again. I did it again, didn't I? And he's like, but it kind of felt nice.
That lingering feeling
Yeah, that
of
lingering
grat-
feeling.
Yeah.
Man, I really want to see her again when she doesn't know I'm watching her 30 feet away behind a bush.
Inside of the tree.
Behind a bush.
Yeah. I wonder where her car's going right now.
Do you know Grayson?
So
How
what
fast
do you
is her
think
car
y'all are
going
gonna do on
currently?
Valentine's Day?
Well, I'll answer that one. I think that, well, as long as she's free, I'm going to go and grab her, and we're going to dress nice. And then I have to figure out, I'm going to get her some flowers, and then we're going to go do something nice. And then we're going to talk, and then I'm going to bring her back to her dorm, and then I'm going to go home. And
Is
then-
that
I'm just
like,
gonna
is
say
this an
go and grab
actual,
her is a
like-
poor choice of words.
Is this actually like
Yeah.
a date? Like you?
I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, I guess obviously you can just be hanging out. But if she like you need to figure out if she thinks like if you think it's a date, then you need to tell her that, and if she thinks it's a date, then you that is something.
Yeah.
Or just
you gotta
preface that it
figure
is a
out.
date.
No,
Yeah.
like on so
no,
hang
actually,
on.
I disagree
So my
with that.
plan for this is
Just be like, hey,
going
wanna
to-
go
Hey,
out
this
on a
is
date?
a date.
on
Weirdo.
Fuck
on
you.
Valentine's Day, we'll do something. But on like Friday, Saturday during that time, I want to have a sit down like discussion, and just essentially say like, look, this is who I am, and then just kind of be like, blah, 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 and
Are you gonna confess like you have you already told her you have feelings?
no, they're very.
No, they met
impolite.
like they you guys-
Well,
saying
like,
it is
hang on, hang on.
different.
Hang on, let me rephrase that. I think she's attractive, and I think we just have to talk some more. I think after like these couple like hangout sessions and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll get to know.
They're called
Yeah.
dates,
They're called dates.
not hangout sessions.
Well, they're not dates
Hey,
yet.
girl, do you think we could hang out like with the bros, but maybe just one on one and we kiss?
And like we
Would
hold
that be
hands
weird?
and cuddle.
That'd be weird. Like it's just a hangout session, of
I don't know.
course, though.
I want to have like a discussion because I don't want her to like be like, oh yeah, I think he's cool and I like him, and then me like her like figure out stuff about
Lots
me
of
that she
like.
doesn't really like, you know.
Like what?
Hey Drew, can we get a like counter on that?
Yeah, could you do a bunch of extra work for us, please?
like
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
like
You want me to make a whole graphic? You
A
want me
whole
to?
graphic.
You want me, Fuck
like
you.
here, like my love languages. Like I love spending time with someone. I love like physical touch, but not like
Sex.
okay.
Not sex. I was saying not sex.
Yeah, I was about to say not like that, and like not
It's like cuddling.
not in like in public spaces. I'm not very comfortable.
You're not
with that.
PDA.
Dude. No,
Mm.
like hang on. I think it depends. Where you are, who you're with. I think it all depends. But like nine.
What's
times
your
out of
level of
10,
PDA actually? Like,
PDA? I'll hold
Like,
your
would you
hand.
just like do a little peck?
Oh, would your hand?
Like kiss
Yeah,
cheek, kiss forehead?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I
would
See,
you
on the
kiss them on the
face.
lips?
It's
Yeah,
really,
kiss on the face, but
it's
like
really-
not like a. You
Well,
know,
yeah.
it's really funny.
So where do you draw the line?
I think
Butt stuff
I'm okay.
Fingering.
in
I
public.
think if she wants me to finger her in public, then I'm gonna be like, babe, we're in a Popeyes. Like,
Can I talk? Can I
Take
talk?
a
Because y'all are making this
breath.
weird now. No. Holding hands is fine. Like a small kiss is fine, but
Like making out like that. Yeah.
I think if you make out in public, that's weird.
No,
Don't
see,
do
here's
that.
the thing. It's really funny that Vald and Grayson live in the same house and were basically brought up together because I know for a fact that Vald is the exact opposite. Vald actually gets more gratification the more people are uncomfortable by their PDA.
no, that's
I don't have
wild.
any comments on that.
Because it's true. It's 100% true.
I think that, I think if you're a weirdo if you just don't make out with your partner.
That's
in
what I'm saying.
public.
It's-
Why are you doing that?
I'm
No one wants to
always
Hey,
so
I've never
worried
done
about
that.
making other people uncomfortable that I would never do that. Even if I'm like personally comfortable with it. Because like in reality, if me and my partner are okay with making out, like I'm fine with that. It's making other people uncomfortable. I don't want to impose my relationship on a crowd of people
People
that did
pleaser,
not
yeah.
ask for it.
Yeah. Guess I'll ask.
What if they did ask for it, Drew?
Then go. Yes, please.
What if a crowd of people
Yes.
were cheering? Make out,
kiss,
make out,
kiss,
make out."
kiss. Whoa, whoa.
And I
That'd be
guess
crazy.
I'm stripping,
Whoa,
dog.
talk about 1,000 subscriber reach.
That'd be crazy.
Come on.
No, but I guess I want to let her know like that. And then I really like spending time with people. Like obviously I like spending time with you guys. I spend an uncomfortable amount of time with you guys. But I love it. I love every minute of it.
Yeah, but it's uncomfortable.
It is very uncomfortable.
Well, I mean, Drew is here, so.
What the fuck?
No, I like that, and then like a lot of more like private things that I am not gonna get into with the viewers that I can talk with y'all about later, and y'all probably already know.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But like, want to let her know like obviously like my situation, things like that, just life,
Yeah.
and just have a conversation with her. See what
Just
like,
get closer with her.
yeah,
learn,
just have like
yeah.
a real conversation.
And also, I feel like we're joking on you for like knowing a lot about her, but in reality, you don't.
I was gonna say I don't know a lot.
Yeah,
about her.
you know her name, you know her interests,
You
some
know
of
her
them.
address, her social security number, her bank account
Yeah,
information.
but like that stuff doesn't matter.
But that's just surface level.
Yeah.
I want to dig deep and know what makes you tick,
God.
and then take
when
it
you
apart
looked at me, oh my god.
and put it all back together, baby. Because I love you.
Okay.
The reverse engineering.
No,
type
here's actually
relationship.
what I want to do. I want to have a discussion. I want to be like, hey, like, what do you want out of life? And we just talk because I'm being so for real. I want someone that I'm going to be with. I'm going to get with them and then be with them for like the rest of my life. At this moment in time, I'm not looking for.
Right, I forgot
looking
that
for
that
someone
is one thing that I think is very different between you and me, because a lot of the stuff you were explaining, I do 100% agree with. At least to the notion, like even if you're the specific things you're going to talk about, I don't have as my personal experience. I think having those open conversations with a potential partner is very important. I think my only thing is I don't think I've ever dated to marry. At least not recently, because I feel like that just puts way too much pressure
I
on the
would-
relationship.
Dude, that's weird.
I wouldn't say marry. I just say be with. Like
sorry,
if marriage
I
comes
mean,
out of it.
I say
yes.
marriage as like the being with them forever.
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying,
guess
like-
that's like the loose term of marriage.
Yeah, because I'm saying like I don't know. I don't attach that level of commitment to a new relationship because it's like
Yeah, it's weird.
it puts I feel like that puts so much pressure on it that it's going to if that relationship is not rock solid at the base level, it's not gonna
You
last.
see, I actually disagree
Whereas
with that.
if you don't put that pressure,
yeah,
I
but
feel like it could flourish into something that could last forever.
true.
Yeah.
But also, like, think about it like this: if there's someone that has the same mindset as me, and I want a person
Yeah.
that's like not
You-
in similar
okay, but
mindset.
you can
I
have
want
the
someone that's
same
different
mindset.
from me.
Okay, but here's the thing: you can have the same mindset of being like, I want to get married one day, and if you're talking with a girl and she's like, I will never want to be married, then you can start to think,
This isn't something that I
this
want.
isn't something for me. Then just because I
or
respect your
allow you to like figure your own opinions.
Yeah,
out
figure
and be
your
like,
own
well,
opinions
I'm
out.
really
But if
interested in
you're-
her.
yeah.
Is marriage actually that big of a deal for me?
Yeah,
That kind of
100%.
stuff, yeah.
But I think Drew's right in the aspect of if you're like, I am 19 years old and I am dating so I can find the love of my life right now and get married immediately. If you don't meet all my criteria, like you just need to relax
Yeah.
That's-
and just see
I don't think
people
he was
have the
saying
same
anything
life.
about like
No, but
criteria and
but
stuff. think
I
it's
was just explaining your opinion.
Here's essentially my thought process. I want to find someone and just be with them for as long as physically possible, however long that is. My thought is obviously until the day I die. But like I don't care if like I want to be with that person not because like they may not end quote match criteria. Like I don't care if you like there's criteria that everyone has that are just kind of like a no-brainer, like you can't change that. And then I have like it's like, oh, you have to be like a good person, you know?
Like don't be racist.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Very
like,
basic
if you
thing
need
that some
really
people
base
failed in
level
this room,
stuff,
Drew.
and then like obviously like she is like her music taste is like phenomenal. It's way better than mine. And like sitting there and just sharing music is awesome. Like it is like my number one favorite thing in the whole wide world when she sends me a link to her Spotify that she's listening to and we listen to it together. And I love it. It's so fun and it's so sweet and it makes me it just makes me really happy. But
We'll definitely tell her that.
Huh?
Because that's
Yeah.
really sweet.
it is.
So definitely tell her.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I guess I'm just kind of fangirling now. Like
like she gets in the car, she's like, wow, you look great. She's like, shh. I love your Spotify, by the way. Yeah, what were you gonna say?
I don't like how you brushed like my
Well, you wouldn't
facial
turn
hair.
towards me.
no, it's
Well, that's when you make him, Jimmy.
it's
Jesus.
It's that I it's sorry you threw me off. Like you're like obviously you make a lot of jokes and I can tell when you're not joking. You're like that was really sweet. I was
It
like,
like
whoa.
genuinely is.
And like it's like one of my favorite things in the world. I guess that's like a bonus thing, but like criteria doesn't have to be met. I'm willing to sit down and work through stuff with a person. I'm willing to come to compromises. Oh my gosh, compromises, because that's what you do as people. Not everyone is
Yeah.
gonna have the exact same opinion at all times. So I truthfully believe that compromisation is that the word?
Compromisation.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is
Not a word, but it
important,
works.
especially like no one's ever going to be there's never going to be someone that is perfect for
There's
you.
no perfect people, but there are people that are perfect for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
And maybe they might have different mindsets than you and different concepts that they might think are, oh my gosh, maybe this is strange or maybe you don't think it's strange. But you can always work through it
Yeah.
and talk if you really cherish a relationship enough.
I will say one of my biggest pet peeves, and this isn't something you were doing. Obviously, it's still a very very new relationship,
Mhm.
but it would activate the pet peeve if it was like months and you still hadn't told her about that Spotify thing. I absolutely hate it when people are, like think of compliments or think of things that they want to tell to somebody they're interested in or tell to their partner, and they're just like, oh, but that's just like in my brain opinion. I don't want to tell them that. I'm like, share
Compliment
that.
your partner.
Share the compliments that you have for your partner. Share like the things that make you happy in the relationship, because if your partner does not know that, then they are not going to
Mhm.
know all of the information that they need in order to make you the happiest you can be. And
But
I'm sure
also-
if they are a healthy partner, they want you to be as happy as you can
Yeah.
be. So like sharing that kind of stuff, I feel like is
I'm
the
going
most
to.
important
But also,
thing.
Drew, on the same side of that coin, you also have to make sure whenever you're in a relationship, always share the things that bother you as well.
That too.
Even
Yes,
if it's something,
that applies to both sides of the coin.
even if it's something as tiny as the way they put the toilet paper in, like
no, what do you mean tiny?
it's,
fucking, that's
it's massive.
huge.
It's fucking massive.
I
It
would
is- it's-
no, like I
I've
would
killed
not.
for less.
Okay, if they put the fucking toilet paper in, so you have to pull it next to the wall, and the few times that you put the whole thing in, you're having to like literally like pinch the thing out and like pull
It's
it out
over,
the other
not
way,
under.
and it's just
it's
and,
over,
and
not
then
under.
and then by the time you rip it, it falls over, and you got like 3 feet of toilet paper that are off on the wall. Fuck you. You're the worst.
Feels a lot more OCD than the way I feel about it.
Yeah.
Do
Anyways,
you guys want to know? Do you guys want to know how my mom thinks about relationships
How's
and
that?
her advice? The way she's always thought about it, and her advice is, she's like, you don't date because you like someone. You date people to find out if you like them or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's crazy. And she's like, yeah, I've dated people for a while and just realized, yeah, I don't like you. And I'm like, that's insane that like there's a man out there who dated my mom and he's like, happy 2 months, and she's like, yeah, I don't like you. Yeah, took me a minute, but I realized it. Not my cup of tea.
That makes sense for your mom, though.
With what you drew and what Vald said, where it's like communicating everything is like over communication is so much better than under communication.
Oh,
Every-
100%.
like, dude,
There's no such thing as
Every
over communication.
I don't
Everything
think there's
would be-
anything. I don't think there is over communication.
like I want her to know. Well, I guess when I say her, I don't mean her specifically. I mean just in general, whoever I'm with.
yeah,
To know
her,
the
yeah.
proverbial her.
everything about me.
No,
Like every little thing that I'm thinking, like she understands. Like if I'm having a bad day, and maybe I don't show it, but it's like the littlest, smallest thing that you can tell. I want her to know that.
yeah, no, I 100% get that.
And
So I will
vice
say
versa as well.
this one, when this hits 12, we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
That's the last one.
Or we could just finish right now.
Do you want to end a little early?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to close it out?
Go for it.
Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Write in. We'll give you love advice and get us to 300 subscribers
Yeah,
so
and
we
bully you
can
about
be
it, too.
smoother people.
If y'all want to comment on this video for relationship advice, we promise you we'll give you the
We'll
worst
give
you
you-
can think
We
of.
will.
We'll give
We
you
will
the
make.
best.
We will make sure that
Dude,
Vald
I
is the
give-
one that responds.
Oh, I
so
will.
you get the best.
I will come back into that comment session after Vald on my own account and give you guys actually good information.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, listen
Which
to
Thank
is
you
all
for
my
watching.
I
advice.
mean, honestly, you could just
Bye.
take the opposite of whatever Vald says.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm gonna ignore your bye.
Bye
and then I'm gonna
again.
say
All
bye.
right, that's it. Am I hitting
Bye.
stop or on this, or are we
No,
just gonna...
I